Dum 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 dum. Ugh!
Hey people, I've had a fair bit of traction with our Nekroz support, so really good to hear that a lot of people like to get behind the Nekroz stuff. I've been absolutely loving it since this deck kind of came back to, I would call it full power, probably better than it's ever been before. This is basically the list that I'm running at the moment. Anyone wants to check it out, and can be your template. You can tweak it however you want, but this is, for me, this is the best I've had it, so make of it what you will. So Vanity's Ruler, which is your win con for going first. Two of each incantation except one bookstone. So that searches your monsters, that adds back your spells, searches your spells, and adds back your monsters with the pencil plumia. Double Shrit, which is obviously the latest kind of addition that we didn't get too long ago. Triple Manju for searching. Your Nekroz lineup, you can kind of do it how you feel best with, but I go the one decisive armor. I feel like it comes up a fair bit. Double Trish, double Valk, triple Brio, one Unicorn, double Clauseless for your Nekroz lineup. I feel like they're the correct ratios. Your non-Nekroz rituals, I've got the one Cerebus. Now this is a very new addition. This, you want to finish your combo if possible with this in hand and your Vanity's Ruler on field, and that is usually very hard to out unless your opponent isn't really playing like a special summon combo deck, so I don't know, I like it. Triple Charles Slime, because it's basically the god card of this deck. Just unbricks your hand out of anything, and that's just ridiculous amount of synergy. Double Benton to search the Vanity's Ruler as part of your combo. Triple Extrav to draw two. Triple Prep because searching's good and adding a recycling ritual spells is good. One of each ritual spell except cycle is double because it's the best one. One Inception because the combo with these two is ridiculous. And triple Evenly just seems to work with the deck, so... Oh, sorry, I accidentally deleted one there. Let's just add that back real quick. Extra deck, just some toolbox XCs, really just put whatever you want. Triple Herald is very important because you just don't want to lose all three to Extravagance. Double Entis I found is fine, you can do triple, whatever. A few various levels for Kaleidoscope, but honestly, it doesn't come up anywhere near as, like, if you're playing Nekroz a year, 2 years, 4 years ago, this was very important. With the current version of the deck, it just doesn't use that much. Yeah. A whole heap of side deck stuff. Now, everyone's side deck is to their own, so whatever. The way I did mine, Triple Lancia for Thunder Dragons and other stuff like that. Ash because it's generic, Ogre's generic, Val is generic. Cosmic. I think it's more important to banish back row these days than just Twin Twister. I'm a big fan of Twin Twister, but I feel like it's a little not good at the moment. Whereas Cosmic on quite a few cards is very strong. Double Imperm because it's good. And then there can only be one. I don't mind it. It's like the deck can play under it pretty reasonably, and there's a lot of decks that can't, so you just look at the matchup and you say, hey, you know, are they screwed if they can only have one of each type on the field? Because if it's Thunder Dragons, you know, with only one Thunder in the field, they're screwed. If it's like Danger Thunder or Crusader, etc., like they just can't function under that. Solomon Greats as well, like, you know, if they're locked into one, then what do you do? So that's pretty good. Anyway, we'll give it a few test runs and see how we go. Just want to show you how the deck kind of is meant to run. Alright, we're versing IV1 boss. Let's see how we do against this guy. Alright, well, you lose the die roll. That is a great way to start. What do we open here? Cool. Alright, well, oh, we're going first. Oof. Oof. Alright, so always extract first. You have to do it at the start of the main phase. It's either going to get ashed or it won't. Cool, we drew some cards. Let's see, what do we do from here? So to make our Vanity's Ruler combo, we want to go that. Search that. Now, one of the biggest things to keep in mind, as a Nekroz player for a long time, you used to always want to save your prep to make sure you get the value by adding the ritual spell back. Now that you got three, I wouldn't worry about it too much. However, there is a cute little play I can do here with Charles Slime. So this is one of the more kind of like minor decisions you make. So I can actually discard this cycle here. Special Talismandra. Let's just search. Let's just search Brunok. Probably. Oh, unless we're gonna get. Nope. Okay. We'll search Brunok. Now, that discard that we paid is going to be irrelevant because we're going to get it back with, I think, unless this guy, no, I thought he was going to next level me and save the ash for this, but that's not happening. Let's search Saravas and let's just add back that cycle that we ditched for our cost. So we have now got this for free. Awesome. Alrighty, so from here, let's just go Brio. I don't know what to search here. Maybe Valk. So normally you'd gun for like a Unicorn play, but right now we've clearly got the means to do the Vanity's Ruler, so here we go. So unfortunately we didn't open a normal incantation, otherwise this goes a lot smoother, but yeah, it's fine. So you summon your Brio from grave, you tribute your Benton, because Benton's going to search us that Vanity's Ruler. Also, you need 2 things on board to summon the Vanity's Ruler with. Alright, so we got our Vanity's Ruler. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's tribute, because Brio does nothing on turn for us, so that's fine. So we got Vanity's Ruler, we've got Valk to stop the battle phase, just in case he's got some weird vanish mechanic, I don't know. We've got our Saravas in hand, that's going to stop anything that would target this guy. And like next turn we've got Charles Slime, so keep in mind it doesn't look like we've got a Holy going on here. But Charles Slime, easiest way to think of it is that is whatever you want it to be, because that's going to search me a ritual spell next turn, a ritual monster, whatever I want. Alright, so let's see what he do. Now if this guy sets 5 and pass, we're going to be... Alright, look, so we got that impermanence. Bam. Get out of here. If you've got double impermanence, well, what do you do? They got double impermanence, they got double impermanence, but... yeah, they might set and pass, he might just concede, might just double imperm. What do you have? 1 IV, 1 boss. Let's find out. Oh, we've got a Galaxy Wizard. What do? You can change your level or something. Tribute to add a Galaxy card. Okay, good for you. Oh, he's doing an ad. Alright. Alright. What you do? What you do? Oh shit, boys. Alright, he's got a Galaxy Soldier that's not going to come down because Vanity's Ruler says no you. Yeah. All my deck is special summon. Same. GG. So this was a great example of 100% why I ran the Saravas. So if I didn't run the Saravas there, I was getting, that was surely coming down with the Sub-Dragon Infinity. I was going to have that chewed up by Infinity. Having the Saravas makes a ridiculous difference in this deck. And I'm really glad I got to showcase that. So let's try another one. We're versing 0. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, we win the dice roll. Alright, let's see if we can do it all again. Oh, the God combo. Oh, I fucking love it. Alright, alright. So this is the best value combo in the game. This goes +3 and I love it so much. Alright, so Charles Slime, Ditch Inception, summon this guy here. Alright, let's search out. We've already got Kaleidoscope, so I think we're just going to go Unicorn here. Then we're going to go, you know what, normally I would sack that from field, but I'm actually going to sack this one from here because we've already used that. And I think this is the better tempo kind of play to do. So from here, we'll grab Cycle. Now, I'm not sure if we can do full combo here or not. I might think about this for a sec. Okay, we're going to go Kaleidoscope, send Herald, summon Unicorn. Herald's going to search. Yeah, we can't quite do full combo because we kind of need to see a Benton or a Brainiac in our opening hand. We kind of didn't really see either, which is a little bit rough. Well, if you can't see both, your next best strategy is to just try and protect the Unicorn. So let's go ditch that. At this point we just want to keep it alive, so keep in mind we're going to be able to search both things again next turn. I've used up both my Talismandras, but that doesn't matter too much because I can just send Pencil Plume. Pencil Plume will add this Brionac back to hand, and then that's realistically just as good as searching a Brionac. You don't deck think quite as much, but it's pretty much the same thing. There's no point in reviving this Brionac because it's just going to be a vanilla, so we'll save that. So we're just going to say pass. So we've got a Saravas to say no to targeting on Unicorn. We've got Valk to stop attacks. So once again, if this guy's combo oriented with special summons, we got a duality. So we're versing True Kings, we're probably fine. Alright, so this is your worst matchup. Well, arguably your worst matchup. There's like actual stun and stuff like that is definitely worse. But this is a prime example of why the main deck's evenly matched. Now, the thing about evenly matched is to play it, you have to see it. And we have not so far seen it, so... Alright, so this is another fun little decision tree. So he's gone to destroy my Unicorn. I can save the Unicorn. He gets a free search off of Ignis Heat, though, if I do. The result was he goes +1 there. I keep this on the board, which is still going to die to him. Everything about this tells me it's fine just to let the Unicorn go. That is the strongest card against most decks, but True Draco gives 0 fucks about it. So let's just do that and just hope we top deck the evenly. That's the main course of action. So if they've got Monarchs or upset like that, it's so good. Alright, what do you got going on? Tribute to summon that chick. Alright, cool. So he's got a double Draco. He doesn't appear to have opened any weighted diagram. Now, if he's holding Demise in hand, he might just go battle, destroy both of my things. Main 2, Demise, draw 3, do a thing. Is it worth saving my guys here? Arguably not. Arguably not. I think it's fine just to let him go. He's got to think about the impact of the long game. Because if they're gone, then I can potentially do... I can potentially banish cards from grave to search ritual spells before I do anything else. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so just pass it like that. Alright, we top decked not unevenly, so... Alright, so I can Kaleido and banish those ones if I want. I don't know if I really need to do that though. What can I do if I do that? I can search mirror. I can kind of just search mirror anyway though. God, so he's gonna get a search out of that and a search out of that. Oh, I hate Person Draco. Alright. Let's just go Charles Slime. He's gonna chain this and search his spell. Yep. Good job. You did a Draco thing. Adds it to field, God. Now I really wish I saw the evenly. That is greedy. Alright, let's just go Candle first. And now I'll search, and he's going to search his monster. He's going to search True Draco Fighter, whatever his name is, Ignis Heat. What? So you can search Ignis Heat right here. This is the part where you search it. Unless that is Ignis Heat. I guess, that's a possibility. Alrighty. Now we have excessive amounts of Charles Slime, so now I'm definitely gonna... See, 9 times out of 10 I would just be sacking this in your summon, and it's the best way to plus, but at this point I'd rather have Tribute Fodder on the field, and I'd rather be getting value out this way. So that adds itself back, and then this one I'm just going to target that Brionac Grave to just do another search. He's set up reasonably good for a Trishula here. How easily can I Trishula? Or another Clauseless Engrave. I can do an alright Trish here. Alright. Let's go Shirt. Let's go Cycle. So we're gonna summon... I think we have to summon the Valk, because the main thing is just these guys are so big compared to my other monsters, so it's kind of just necessary. Yes, I understand. You summon the match. Actually, that's kind of good because there's very little chance he'll get both cards out of his hand. So he might do an off summon onto True Draco there or whatever, but we'll see how we go. Now, I'm just hoping once this resolves, I'm just hoping that this doesn't result in Monarch's Erupt getting flipped. Arguably, the better play here is actually to Valk effect first. I probably should have done that in tribute to these guys. But no, he's not going to do it. Okay. So let's see. The variable that I don't know is this set card, so let's just go with that. Get rid of True King's Return. So now I get to play the entire game without having to deal with that. Scapegoat? Okay. Same. Alright, so we banished that from hand. So his other one is True Draco Fighter. And the 2 spells on field. Alright, let's go ahead and Valk effect. So we'll sack off our 2 guys over here to draw 2. That's pretty good. A little bit late to the party though. So I think I'm going to do a Summon Cerebus. Is there any point to that? No, I can get rid of both these monsters here. This is fine. Alright. Smack. Okay, so the fact this guy hasn't opened a diagram and hasn't opened a Card of Demise, I guess is reasonably unlucky on his part, but you know, what do you do? Terraforming's at 1 now, so it's a little less likely. So you'll notice by doing this incantation thing, like we've kept up pretty good card advantage the majority of the game. And Valk obviously being able to sack them off for draws is always fantastic. Like after they've already given you pluses and returns and recycles and stuff, you've got the added benefit that they're going to be sacked off for draws. Okay, so he's opened the diagram now. So we know that that is Draco Fighter in hand. Okay, he's going to shuffle stuff back, do that. Then he's going to use that. He's going to pop that for a search, and then he's going to draw one. Yep. Okay, so he drew Ignis Heat off of that. Okay. Now we've searched Apocalypse. Okay. We've set Apocalypse. Now we tribute summon for Draco. Okay. He's going to do that to pop my Valk. Yep, I think Valk's worth saving here. So he's going to be able to search a trap, which is okay. It's going to be another Apocalypse because we've banished the only copy of True King's Return that's available. So that's fine. Not 100% sure where he goes from here. Okay, his draws. Yeah, obviously that's a good card. That's the way to do it. Draws for 2, I think. Draw for 1. Okay. Wasn't fully keeping track of what got popped and when. Alright. Setting 1 first, because yellow. Alright, so do we want to summon, do we want to save the Trish here? This is the question. You know what? I think that's fine. I'm fine with losing a Trish. He hasn't got anything in hand, but sometimes it's good to have Trish in grave so you can special back from the grave. So start of main phase, literally there's nothing to think about. We just try and draw some cards. I mean, you can't have Ash, so Imperial Order is the only alternative. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we can't search, so we can't draw off of Valk anymore, but that's fine because we've just drawn off Extract, so you can only get so greedy, right? Yes, I understand that you do a search. You do you. Oof, we got double Draco power happening. But what am I doing? I'm searching. Okay. Brainiac, I guess, is always good to see. I really want to get this guy on the field, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use it to power up my Valkyria. I think we're going to go Charles Slime effect. We've still got a few incantations to go through. Not many, but we've got the perfect one. So now we're going into the late or mid to late game. We've got it's good because we start going through all the recycling based incantations. So what I want to add back from grave is I want to actually add back. What do I want to add back? Real questions. You know what? I'm going to add back Unicorn. I feel like that might come up. So now we're going to do this. Now we're going to do it the normal way, and we're just going to sack that off. Summon our Bookstone. Add that back to hand. Bookstone's going to add me back Cycle. Cycle, I think, is what I want. I think. I've already used Shirt. I forget, these games are all starting to melt together for me. I already used Shirt. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh wait, but this is normal, so I've got 2 shirts. Hadoi. Alright. Sorry, I'm a little confused. We just finished our World's Championship game today, which I actually won with this deck, slightly tweaked for the Worlds list, and that includes a tweak to this deck, which means Shirt is at 1 for this version of the deck. Just go some anti-targeting, I guess. Alright, this is the bit that really sucks, because he can halve my attack at any given time here. Maybe I could have played this differently, I'm not too sure. It'd be really nice to see a preparation of rights, because I wouldn't mind actually getting Kaleidoscope back, so I can send an Entis, so I can pop the diagram. That would actually be very nice. But Skill Drain is a little bit silly. You know what? I might force the play. Still with the Valk, because he's not going to have the extra attack later anyway. It's so ridiculous to get both effects off of that, and that the bloody the thing is permanent as well too. That's fine, because chances are I want to summon that back later and have it stronger anyway. Yeah, I still can't believe that's not till the end of the turn. Yes, now we've lost. Yeah, this is a very degenerate matchup. I think we just pass there and just see what we get on the next turn. If we can get into a prep, I feel like we get into a reasonably good position. Because I can out the diagram, or I can out the last thing of that. But yeah, now it just gets to reshuffle everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what do you do? See, like Skill Drain, Imperial Order, all those kind of one-offs, like they're very, very game-changing. That's the reason they're at 1. Yep. Sure. Search the Apocalypse that he just shuffled back. Yep, fair enough. It won't stop until my attacks have been halved and halved again. Drawing 1. If I can get into, yeah, 100%. If I top deck it evenly, I think I'd probably just straight up win this game. Yeah, I'm just going to take the risk. I'm just going to take a chance that I see an evenly or top deck. Or Extravagance into an evenly would also be very good. Prep is pretty good, but I don't know if it quite gets me out of trouble now. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, please let me see please let me see an evenly. Damn. Unfortunate results. Unfortunate results. Alright, how many incantations have I got left in deck? I think I'm out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I run 7. Oh, the 7th one's on the field. I think we set and regret. Yep, Skill Drain is a pretty good card. Alright, what are you popping? Popping that one. Alright, yep, you destroy one of my monsters. Sure, Manju's dead. Okay. Yep. True Draco proceeds to just jack it off over there. Yep. I don't think we want to stop these attacks. I could stop the next attack from going through, but it's not going to kill me, so there's not really much point. That's fine. If he was going for lethal, I'd do it, but there's not really much point. Evenly, 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 evenly. Oh, it's probably the next best thing. It's like half. I barely even want to do it because of the, like, that'll just let these guys kind of do their own thing as well. You know what we're going to do? I think we're just going to deck thin at this point. Do I even have any spells left in deck? I don't even know. Let's just search Brio. Add back that. I kind of just want to out diagram now, I think. Now they're not just indestructible to when a battle over, because that's the other thing. Like, diagram is so ridiculous. Like I can see why CG have it at 0. Like, to be honest, there's so many good effects. Like, the boosting's okay, the searching's really good, but then you often forget about things like their other effect. As long as they're tribute summoned, you got to beat over them twice to kill them, and that's obviously fun. We'll save the Trish, and I'm just going to Valkyrie on declaration of attack. Duality, sure. What are you going to see? Extravagance. Extravagance, I think, is fucking terrible in that deck. Like, don't get me wrong, drawing 2 is good, but they have so many draw cards, and the fact that Extravagance says you can't do anything else that turn. I like this because the only call by he can do is if that's called by. Alright, I've got a billion fucking Brios here, so we're fine to let go of a Brionac. Oh my god, just give me one of these goddamn Evenlies, please. Ah, there we go. Alright, battle phase. End of battle phase. Guys, we did it. Hopefully we did it. I swear to god, if he drops a fucking lens.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine, when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah. A judgment! Ah, you dog. You dog. Also, that card. That should not be back at fucking 3. Not at all. He fucking said it that turn as well. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Is there any way for me to recur a Valk? Let's see. We got both Valks in grave, or is this the one? One Valk, 2 Valk. What can I search with Brain? I suppose I might as well search something. Clauseless. Clauseless can search, right? Yeah, alright. Search that. I think I just summon. I don't know. We're just trying to survive at this point. I think we've lost this. Like, you need to see. If I saw the Evenly a few turns ago, for sure, this is the easiest matchup in the world, and it just comes down to that, right? That's just RNG. You saw the 1-off skill drain before I saw any of my 3-off Evenlies. Sure. Yep. He probably could have won there. I'm sure he has some sort of way to tribute over one of those continuous traps. Oh, wait, he just wins anyway. Yeah. Yep. So in the bottom 13 cards, I had all 3 of my Evenlies. Look, if that's how your luck goes, that's how your luck goes. That's how you win or lose the matchup. It's just how quickly you see the Evenly, and then also if they've got the Judgment for it. I've had that happen in real life before. I have the Evenly early enough, but it gets met with the Judgment. If it gets met with the Judgment, what do you do? If you got the follow-up play, the best thing you can do, I had it once with double Evenly, and saw the Judgment in the first one, and then just dropped another Evenly, and sure, see you later. Alright, we've lost the dice roll here, but we're versing someone sending stuff with Mathematician in 2019. Let's see what we got. But Nubis, Shadol, they're the classics. But I suppose these days you can send almost anything. It has to be level 4 or lower if I recall. Level 4 or lower monster, and if I destroy him by battle, my opponent gets to draw a card. Oh, Giant Rex, okay. And what the fuck is this? Gigantus. Get off summer, banishing 1 earth from monster to the graveyard. Destroy all spell and traps. Okay. Turboing into a old mate. What's he called? Curious. That's right. Curious, the Lightsword Dominion. Glot Bulb. God, this is like a plant synchro type shit going on. What do we got here? Milled these guys. Okay. Glot Bulb is the one he sent. Okay. I mean, is this the part where he summons the Glot Bulb and then makes a Nightmare Phoenix and then a Mermaid and then does Orca stuff? 3 fucking Block Dragon, okay. Yeah, same. Me too. Is this one of those rank 8 turbos, or mills the Sekker's Light? I mean, that's alright. If you don't see the Sekker's Light, I suppose it's at least one way to do it. There is some Burning Abyss. Oh, so okay. Is that? Oh, yeah. No, I have seen this kind of before. This is the though usually this is in an OTK type deck. So why this person chose to go first, I'm not 100% sure. Sure, probably summon Nessie. Oh, okay. Snick. Has he got a way to make it Dante? Is he going to summon a level 3? We don't know what the other card is, do we? No, we don't. He could make a Herald of the Arclight, actually. Yeah, that can make a Synchro 4. Yeah, that's meant to be my card, but, you know, he could do that. He could summon one of these guys. Wait, where are we at? Yeah. Yeah. That'd be very strong. All that for Sayuja. He has committed everything into Sayuja. Okay, that gets on a Hyper Rocks, doesn't it? Packy. Can you special summon Packy? I don't think you could, but maybe you can. Fuck me, that hand got real big real quick. Okay. Alright, there's the second slot. Yeah, well, I suppose when you draw 4, you're probably going to see one. So he's running no other spells or traps due to Sekker's Light. Or at least can't resolve them. Alright, so game plan is, if he sets the Packy, generally that means I need to Trish Bomb to banish that. Is this probably that build that's going to like turbo this into a Hope Harbinger maybe, or... Not certain. Anytime. Alright, so let's take a look at it. While my opponent is jerking off or doing whatever he's doing, let's take a look at what we got. So we got Claws to search whatever spell we want, Marjorie searches whatever we want. That's accessible, so that needs to reveal a spell, but we've got Clauseless to do that, so we can do that. In theory, I think we could do full Vanities combo if we were going first right now. Obviously going second Vanities is a little bit too late, so we're not going to focus on that. We'll focus on pushing through if possible. Depending on what this guy does to look me out, he's actually running out of time. So if he does not stop jacking off over there, he's not going to be able to play at all. This is the point in the game where you call judge for a slow play, because this guy is contemplating his life decisions whilst doing this. Oh look, we've got some. Oh, Packy can be special? Neither playing special summon monsters. Well, that's dirty. That's very dirty. Oh, you know what's cool though? Alright, next level plays, guys. Summon this specifically to the Sayuja zone. Do me a search. Alright, for anyone who's unfamiliar with that, Sayuja has a mandatory effect to boost any monster that is summoned to a link he points to. He points upwards. So my Manju is going to go to 17, just beat over the Packy, and then I'm just going to go main phase 2 and just go ham. So I guess he knew what was up, but... Alright, so one way you can do it is you can spend all day making this and sit on one Packy, or you can do what I do and sit on a Vanities ruler that can't be targeted due to a Cerebus. So, yeah, there's better ways to do it, kids. Maybe that guy just bricked, I don't know, but that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's just go one more for now. I might do some more later, but let's just do one more for now. See how we go. Alright, Jimmy95. Show me what you got, Jimmy95. Let's do this one now. Oh god, he's copying. Alright, let's trick him with the... Oh, fuck. Oh, we got... Nah. I got done, did it. Alright. This is a pretty unfortunate hand, but we'll see what we can do. So you always want to look at lines of play that you can do for certain things. There is some lines of play that I'm... So immediately what I think of when I look at this hand is if I was to go first, I would ditch Brainiac, grab Valk, Kaleidoscope, Valk, sending Shuret, Shuret search, Clauseless, probably keep in hand for now, Valk, Tribute, Benton, and Decisive Armor to draw 2, Benton, search a either Manju or Vanity's Ruler. So we've probably already lost... Actually, no, we haven't lost this necessarily. Depending how full combo he goes. So what we've done is we're versing Thunder. Looks like a pure build. Normally this is already lost. Normally you've already lost this fucking game. However, we have opened Kaleidoscope and we've opened Brainiac, and I can summon a Brainiac off of Kaleidoscope. Now we neg pretty hard when you do that. That's an unfortunate fact. But Brainiac says that you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls that were special summoned from the extra deck, and you shuffle them back to the deck. So if he has 2 Colossus, for example, I can spin them back to the deck. But if he does this correctly, he'll probably have more than that. Looks like this will probably be triple Colossus. Yeah. He'll search a Hawk here. Hawk will summon back the roll. Oh, it's a fusion spell. He's already got Hawk in here. Okay. Or he banished them all, but that's unlikely. He hasn't used a Thunder from hand as of yet, but he will highly likely use a Hawk here. Yep. Hawk, summon Raw. Yep, that Raw is going to go into a Colossus in defense mode from the bottom left pointer. Oh, no, he's putting the Badger Man into it first. Okay. Now, he did search the fusion spell, so we may actually see that come down here beforehand. He may actually keep the Raw for a follow-up play later or something? I don't know. Or he may put a Titan where the Colossus is currently, put that Colossus back and 2 others, make Titan there. That's how I would play that, actually. Shuffle back his fusion. No, he's not doing that. Okay. So now he's going to have this Raw that's just chilling on the sidelines, I guess. I don't know. Sure, whatever. Alright, so this is where it's unfortunate, because he's probably got some sort of activator for Titan, I would imagine. And if so... Another one. Alright, so literally all we can do here is hope that he doesn't have an activator for this. So he needs either it's Dark in hand or he needs Egg in hand to do that. If there's no activator, we stand a chance here. The fact that this is pausing, telling me that he's thinking about something, tells me that he probably does have an activator, but what do you do? Alright. Brio, double bounce please. Alright, so you didn't have an activator. I guess that's a priority thing, because I suppose after it's all resolved, you're not meant to do anything to your opponent. I don't know, something like that. So I'm going to bounce these. He's going to pop my Brainiac, which kind of sucks. I could technically chain the... Actually, that probably would have been better if I chained that, because that way I could destroy that. So the problem is he's got the fusion spell. He can search next turn. And the other thing is my best power play of Trishula is not very effective against this deck because they thrive on getting banished. So if I banish this egg, he's going to search another one. So the graveyard's not too bad because I can choose that, but if I hit a Dark or a Raw in hand, he's actually going to benefit from it. So we can do this now that we can search again. So this deck is super search heavy. It's very consistent because of that, but it suffers also because of that. And we got Ash. Okay, yep, that is... Alright, we can technically push through a tiny bit more with Chalice Slime. So let's do this. Let's search a spell. Go cycle. Let's go cycle. Just to ensure it. Sure, it's going to search. Alright, we've already... Well, we haven't used Brainiac's regular effect, so that's actually something to keep in mind. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? If we can get him onto Vanity's Lock here, Oh, I've already used. Oh no, I can do it with a different ritual spell. I can do it with a different ritual spell. Oh, I don't have the other thing. No, I'm out of, I think I'm out of options here. No, I'm just gonna surrender. Nah, not much you can do about that. We needed to be able to search, and Colossus is the toughest matchup. If they ever hit Colossus to 1 or 0 in the TCG, which that's my other deck I play, so I don't really want that. But if that were to happen, I feel like this deck can thrive even a whole heap more, just because it just searches so much. It's extremely consistent, but if you say I can't search, that means this card sucks, this card sucks, these cards sucks, these cards sucks, that kind of sucks, that sucks, they all suck, they'll suck, they'll suck, those will suck, and those will suck. So like it's like well over half the deck is searching. Yeah, same with those guys as well on that. Not a whole heap you can do. In those matchups, you just, once again, you pray for the evenly. If I saw evenly there, I probably would have done, actually I could have done very well, because he would have kept probably one of the Colossus, and then the rest. So the evenlies are there just for your worst matchup. So True Draco, Thunder Dragon, we just saw 2 of the bloody worst matchups there. Because you can probably play through the remainder of the board, whereas the full board is just, you know, it's just a bit hard. And sometimes you just do it just to push a reaction. Sometimes you can push through what they've got in main 2, but you need to force out the negates with something like an evenly. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you like this chilled little segment of Nekroz playthrough. I'm still tweaking and you know, doing stuff, but I've been finding some really good results in locals and some other tournaments and such. So if you like a bit of Nekroz, I'll probably do this a few times and probably do a fair bit with Nekroz, because it's just my favourite deck ever. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. This is Andrew from Team Cowboy for Game. Have a good one.